Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I am excited to dive into a cornerstone of economic theory, welfare theorems. These theorems beat competitive markets and economic efficiency, offering profound insight into how markets function. By the end of this discussion, you will understand the first welfare theorems, its intuition, importance, and a simplified proof, with a focus on its application to production economics. Let's start with the basics. Welfare theorem. Welfare theorem is welfare theorem connected general equilibrium theory to welfare economics. They focus on pair efficiency when no one can be better off without making someone else worse off. There are two theorems. First welfare theorems, competitive markets lead to pair efficient outcomes. Second welfare theorems, any pair efficient allocation can be achieved with redistribution and markets. Today, we will focus on the first welfare theorem. The first welfare theorem states that if consumers have strictly increasing utility functions, means more is better, and firms maximize profits. And a competitive equilibrium, called a relational equilibrium, is very efficient. In simple terms, competitive markets without frictions allocate resources so no one can be better off without harming another. Why does this happen? Firms produce efficiently to maximize profits. Consumers buy the best goods within their budget. Markets clear means supply equals demand. This results in paid efficiency. Importance of the first welfare theorem. Why does this matter? It justifies competitive markets as efficient without central planning. It shows markets can optimally allocate resources under ideal conditions. Caveat. It doesn't ensure fairness. Wealth distribution can still be unequal. This theorem is a cornerstone for advocating market-based system but sparks debate about equity. Next, first welfare theorem with productions. The theorem extends to economics with production if every consumer's utility function is strictly increasing, every allocation equilibrium allocation is very efficient. This means markets with production where firms create goods still achieve efficiency when competing. Now, simplified proof by contradiction. Let's walk through a quick proof to understand why this holds. Assume a correlation equilibrium allocation, say XY, at prices P star is not very efficient. This allocation is feasible. Total consumption equals endowments plus production. It's not very efficient. There is another allocation, say X bar, Y bar, where at least one consumer is better off and no one is also. Since utility function is strictly increasing, the better bundle X bar costs more. Means P star multiplication summation of Xi bar greater than P star multiplication summation of Xi. This implies the new production plan Y bar cost more than original Y. So some firms isn't maximizing profits. Contradiction. In a relation equilibrium, firms always maximize profits. Conclusion. The firm must be paid efficient. This shows competitive markets align incentives for efficiency. The first welfare theorem proves competitive markets achieve paid efficiency, firms maximize profits, consumer maximize utility, and markets clear. It supports free markets but doesn't address fairness. The proof confirms efficiency holds even in production economies. The first welfare theorem highlights the power of competitive markets to achieve efficiency. It's a fundamental foundation of economic theory, but reminds us to consider equity too. Thank you everyone for watching.